Hey Libra, how are you? I hope you're doing good. Well, you better be. So, either way, I mean, if I got anything to do with it, I hope you better be. At least the time you spend with me, I hope that it is good. Okay? Now, if you're new here, welcome. If you like what you see, join the tribe, subscribe, stay with us, do your thing, sit back and chill. For all my OG followers, y'all know I'm not going to give you a love letter. Don't worry. We're not going there. But you know I love you. You know how I feel. I missed you. We are here. We are back in the building. So either way, I'm here to do y'all general for October. Okay? But before we get started, I need to talk to y'all about Mercury retrograde energy. This is a part of your reading. These are some of the things that how Mercury would be kind of wonky, kind of affecting you. Would be on some janky shit. This is it. Okay? Now, transits affect every sign differently in their different houses. Okay? So Libra, this retrograde is literally being hosted by yours truly. It's in your sign. You are the sign of partnership, balance, and peace and love and all that stuff, okay? So for you, this will be affecting you in the first house. The first house, you can go research it. It's your business. I mean, if it was me, I would go research it just to know kind of what the first house represents, stuff about it. But for you, this is transiting in your first house. The first house is the house of your body, personality, and your appearance, okay? So now, what does that mean for you as far as Mercury retrograde? There are the regular things that come with retrograde, like miscommunication, delays, missed appointments, scattered thinking, transportation issues, electronics acting weird, because those are all the things that Mercury, they rule over that, okay? I'm talking about they. Mercury rules over that. What the hell? Anyways, see, here we are already. Okay, I'm getting to it. I promise. Okay, so y'all be dealing with the lack of concentration and like mental confusion. That's gonna be a thing. Okay. You won't be able to, like, you know how they say y'all regularly indecisive. You're gonna be indecisive during this period. If you're a Libra that's not usually like that, here you go. You get a taste of it. Okay. You're gonna be examining any like pessimistic views that you have around life. So you're going to be reassessing that. You're going to be thinking about your body, maybe starting a new fitness routine. You may also be thinking to yourself to pull back on your fitness routine. I'm just not doing it all. You may just be like, you know what? I like me like I am. I love my fupa and I'm going to stay like this. And that's fine. Listen, that's fine. Okay. Then you're going to be reevaluating any issues with like emotional attachments or how you communicate what you really feel and how you're coming off in relationships. You're going to be thinking about that because that's a part of your personality. So you're going to be thinking, how do I come across in my relationships? What's going on here? There may be some people that you have a lack of communication with. Somebody may be returning from your past, or you may be returning to someone. Let's say your health is going to be a big deal. You may be reworking that, changing that around, moving that around. You will be reassessing, we'll be reading everything. I'll get to that soon. You're going to be reassessing your love life, okay? And working on forgiving yourself and forgiving other people and all of that good stuff about forgiveness, because you're shifting some type of way. Like I said, personality-wise, things about you have changed too, and how you show up in relationships. You really will be thinking about how you communicate with people. You're going to be thinking about ways to improve your approach to life, period. Do we get it? So now, another thing about Mercury retrograde, do's and don'ts. The do's are anything that starts with RE. We are reassessing, we are reevaluating, we are redoing, we are, what's another re? Y'all figure it out. You get what I'm saying. This is all about reing up, okay? That is the good thing to do right now. Revisiting old projects, stuff like that. But what we're not gonna do is decide, let me just start something new right now. That includes relationships, jobs, any type of contracts, because relationships are contracts. Anything requires you to sign your name on the dotted line or offer up a commitment, try to put those off until after October the 18th. Now, if you just absolutely have to buy a car, because we know transportation things happen, get you a car. If you have to move, do what you got to do. If you have to sign a contract, do what you got to do. If it's a time crunch and you can't hold out and be able to think it over, do it. Because things that you put your name on or you commit to right now, you'll be talking about them again, reassessing them. You'll be redoing them. Something may shift in the agreement later on. That is why that's not a good time to start new things right now. So let's talk about your pre-shuffle energy now. For pre-shuffle energy, you kept getting poised. Now, poised is about support, but it also means that you're lacking support or that you're not getting the attention that you want. And I was about to say deserve. Like, you may feel like, why me? Why are you doing this to me? I am me. Now, I'm not saying you like super confident on this everybody want me vibe, but you may be looking at it a situation like, I've given so much here. I've given all I can, and I'm still not, it's not being reciprocated. So you putting on a poker face. You falling back. You being quiet about your communication in certain situations. But it's kind of like that's not gonna last long during this transit, because you want to talk it out. You normally will talk things out, but you want to figure out, what did I do to you? It's still those type of feelings like, okay, mask off. What's going on? It's going to require a lot of courage. That kept coming out. A lot of things you're doing this month are going to require courage. Things that you were visiting, conversations. See, I can't talk, y'all. I'm so sorry. Things that you will revisit during this time. Any type of communication, any type of conversations. Those are things that you're going to require a lot of courage for. You're going to have it. You're going to be okay with confronting things and getting to the bottom of stuff. Usually you want to be very diplomatic and kind of fair and standoffish and give people their space. You're not doing that, retrograde. You want to be able to resolve some stuff so you'll know who and what is going with you after the 18th. Yeah, because the Temperance card kept popping out, but it was in reverse. So that's kind of like just a sense of impatience about a lot of things. Patience will be key. Patience will be key. Okay, so let's get your overall energy, and then we're going to lay out the 4 areas of your life. Okay. This period is going to require discipline, y'all, okay? Something's going on with your self-esteem. Something or how somebody's responding to you, it's affecting that self-esteem. You don't like it. You ain't talking about it, but you're really trying to figure out, like I said, it's this question of worth. This could be you, or it could be somebody outside of you trying to figure out, am I not good enough? And it may not be like in a love relationship. It could just be family. It could be at work. Something has affected your self-esteem. And it's kind of trickling into other areas of your life. If you are, doing the poker face thing, it's coming from a sense of pride. And if the other person is doing a poker face thing, vice versa, right? I know that you're going to be focused on happiness this month. You're going to be around people that make you happy. You're going to find things to make you laugh. You're going to want to try to take it light, because you will be having some heavy conversations, heavier than what Libras usually want to get involved in, and it's going to have to be some spilling of emotions. So you're going to need an outlet, and usually it's going to be humor, okay? There may be someone or something that got away. Like, you may be feeling like they're the one that got away, or someone feels like that about you, and you feel like their life is, they look so happy, or they seem so happy, they seem so unbothered, and that bothers you. Remember, this could be vice versa. There will be an ending taking place, or either there will be an ending that, as far as a part of yourself, where you're transforming. Like I said, personality-wise, how you show up for yourself and how you show up for others. Friendship will be very important at this time. If you do go back to an old lover, because they like to pop up right now, if you do, start with friendship and take it slow, okay? Envy. Now, envy reads, I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. This goes back to what I was talking about what's wrong with me. And like I said, that can be in so many other areas of your life. It doesn't mean anything is wrong as far as why don't they want me type of wrong, but there's something in you where you're looking at yourself as if you're the problem in every single scenario. Something goes wrong, You looking at it like, it got to be something I did. It got to be something wrong with me. Or it's the way I do this, or why I can't do that. Patience, okay? Also, envy isn't bad because it can go two ways. It depends on where you take this shit. So you can be envious of a situation and you can say, hey, I want better for myself. I want what I see other people have. I want that loving relationship. I want that good job. I want that house. I want these things. And then you actually go out and build it for yourself. You find the resources. So your envy fuels your desire and you're inspired, right? Now, there's the other side of envy. This is where we don't go, okay? Envy can make you jealous. And then when you're jealous, you'd be like, well, they messed up, they lost out, they did this, they did that. You don't know what they did because you're not over there, right? You don't know how these people acquired these things. You don't know why this person isn't talking. This is what I mean. And remember, this could be energy outside of you. But because it's your overall energy, it's you. It's you. So let's get the 4 areas of your life. First of all, you're feeling stuck. I know that ain't gonna much. If this is your first time seeing me on your screen, again, welcome, right? But I love the number 4, okay? So I do things in 4s. So I'm gonna clarify 4 different areas of your life. We're gonna start off with your personal. That is the thoughts that run through your mind more than anything else. While you sitting down, while you idle, while you in traffic, while you standing in a store. These are those type of thoughts. Then we're gonna go to love. That is self-explanatory. Work, self-explanatory. But family ties, that's our 4th category. And that's when things can change, okay? So that can crisscross applesauce in all these different areas. If it does, I am here for you. I got you. I will tell you, okay? So now, let me get 4 cards for my beautiful Libras. So what's going on, scale balancers? Why are you feeling so anxious? Why do you feel like you gotta rush? What do you want a quick answer on? What do you want to go your way? You feel like something taking too long. It could be a person. It could be something you're like, why? It don't require all this. That's how you feel. You're deciding how long it should take. You put the time frame on stuff. Okay. I see you. All right. For personal, we got Yang, and that's the number 1. So now here we are. This is being balanced. But being balanced in a way where you still feel like you're lacking. So with Yang, financially, you're okay, right? You're okay. You got things going on. You may be having to handle some stuff that you need somebody to come help you with, because Yang is masculine energy. So whether you're a female or a male, you literally carry all the weight by yourself. A tire go flat, you fixing it alone. Something happened that need to be done, you have to handle it. Food got to be put on the table, that's you by yourself. Having to figure out how, if you have children, how they gonna get to school, get from school, go to practices, it's all on you. Everything is on you. You have to carry the weight on your shoulders. You are the provider, not just for yourself, but you're always of service to other people. So there we go. Then for love, we have come to the edge, okay? That's conflict and intensity. Something transformative though. And then for work, we have, what is that? Poised, that mask. And it's a mask of success. It's a mask that you're putting on at work. Like, you're perfectly fine, you're great, and you really hate it. Or something is really irritating you. You could be self-employed and have a company where everybody thinks that it's doing these big numbers, and you're over here probably not really taking your orders like you should because you're just in your head in la la land. That may not be your story, but you get the point, right? That you you're just putting on a face and you don't even know it's happening. That's the thing, because you're not intentionally trying to do it. It's just how people perceive you as a person, because usually you're a hard worker, right? So for whatever reason right now, you may not be putting in that work when you actually could. You're taking a break, you're pulling back. Or you at the office and you putting in a lot of work and people think, wow, they love their job. And you cursing every second of the day and can't stand nobody. And don't want to go to none of the company events. Then we have family, which is to the sea. So now this is a lot of emotions. This could relate to love. It could be your personal space. It could just be about family. Family is about people we consider family too. This could involve your friends, okay? Now, let's figure out what your personal mental space is about. It's just a new way of looking at life, I know that much. This feels like foreign to you. Maybe you had a partner for a period of time, or maybe you're missing a connection where you had some type of support. What's Yang? No. Too much. What's Yang? What's Yang for my beautiful Libras? What messages do they need to know? We have the King of Cups. So you're emotionally available to something. Something you want to start. But I feel like you, if anything, it's a realization that you're doing a lot of chasing. Like you're the one that's taking initiative here. Now, in the past, this person could have chased you or you could have been chasing something, but you're emotionally open to something, okay? And going after it, whatever it is, it could be work related to. We got the Hierophant. This could have something to do with a Taurus, or you could be thinking about a separation or divorce, something that's getting in the way of other stuff you want to do. You also could have your mind on your purpose and how you feel like you're not fulfilling that. But picking up relationship, there was a relationship that got in the way of your purpose. But this is a blockage, this Hierophant card in reverse, okay? Something's being blocked. So you're emotionally open. You are here. You want a new start. You are attracted to this situation. You want it to go right. But the commitment just isn't there. There's something about the commitment that isn't there. And there's something blocking it. So I listed for y'all. And I listed and said out loud the things that could be blockages. What's your story? Okay. Nine of Cups in reverse. You are not happy about how things are. Okay, you want newness. I feel like you just want newness. But I'm picking up on love now. You could be dealing with a water sign like a Scorpio, Cancer, or a Pisces. And like I said, a Taurus could be a blockage here. But something is stopping you from getting your wish fulfillment, and you're trying to figure out how to get it. We got the King of Pentacles in reverse. So again, financial abundance. You straight, but maybe you're doing some overspending. You're thinking about your finances. You're thinking about how your money affects your self-esteem. Okay, that's going to be something on your mind too. You're thinking about your business and your work life and how you want more from it. You want more, but it's kind of like sitting in that energy of just being pissed off about the situation, but not making too many moves to change it. And it looks like you, like I said, you want a victory, but there's some sneakiness that's blocking this. Like there's somebody either think you being sneaky, or you think somebody being sneaky, or you were sneaky, and it just happened to come out, right? So you want a victory in a situation where there was some betrayal, or there was something that happened in the background where shit don't seem clean, right? Could be clean, just don't seem like it's not appearing that way. Then there's the Five of Cups in reverse. You're gonna be coming out of a period of regret because you felt bad about something. I like this could literally be outside of you because it's background noise, right? So this is that Five of Cups in reverse. I'm not gonna feel bad about it. I'm not gonna beat myself up about it. There are other things that I can focus on, and I will, right? Yeah, things were said, things have been done, but I'm gonna move forward as best as I could. And then we got the Two of Pentacles in reverse. You know what you want. Your mind is made up, which is why you're like, I'm just gonna try to heal this month and not focus on the bad. I'm gonna focus on all the positive stuff about the situation, and hopefully it'll come back around and I have a victory in it. Whatever this is, you want something to restart. You want a partnership. You want support from others. But I'm picking up on a lot of love because there's a lot of cups over here and stability, okay? Now, let's go on to love. Love is the number 9. That's about something that's intense, but it is transformative. We like that. I know it don't sound like we do, but we like that here, okay? So your first cup is the Knight of Cups, okay? Now, your card is come to the edge. On come to the edge, there is somebody that's running away from love, okay? So it's like they want you to chase them, but you don't know where the fuck they taking you to. You don't know where they taking you, and you don't like that, okay? So there's that Knight of Cups. Some type of emotional offer. It may be from you, it may be from them. I don't know. You got a Judgment. Somebody wanting to give someone a second chance, okay? You got a lot of water energy. You could be dealing with a Scorpio, okay? Seven of Swords. But again, there is something hidden. Some type of alter agenda. Like there's something going on here where trust is a factor. There's something getting in the way that makes you or either your person feel like, I gotta keep running because I could get myself hurt here. And either you may be finding out something that makes you feel like, I don't want to deal with this. I need to be the runner now instead of the chaser. We shall see in October, right? And the Two of Wands in reverse. So this is about where you knew which direction you want to go in, and then something happens where you're like, I don't think I want that shit no more. Three of Swords in reverse. Something reminding you of your past. It's like a repeat. The situation kind of feels just like same script, different cast. It's like, here we go with this shit again. And then we have the Queen of Pentacles, something that makes you not feel good. It's like, I'm depleting myself. I don't feel like I'm seen in this relationship. It affects your money. That's a problem because then it gets you feeling down on yourself. You don't feel good. If you have children, you may feel like, okay, I'm just going to devote all my time to my kids and I ain't going to focus on nothing else. So you're going to suffocate the kids and get the love from the kids instead of trying to find love somewhere else. It's one of those type of things where you just deflect because of hurt. You don't feel good about it though. You know, you're like, I'm husband or wife material. Why isn't this being seen? Again, vice versa. I know the energy, but I don't know your key players. So that's for you to tell me. I don't know that part. But we do have the Ace of Pentacles. There's something here where this person may be coming into money, or you may. Money looks good in the background. Some type of offer is coming in, even if you deflecting, because you're not getting what you want from the situation. And then we have the Page of Swords. There will be a message about some money. There's a message about some money somewhere. But I don't know if it's related to love. There's like it's like a new start, something that's stable. Let's say it that way. And coming together with this person can increase finances. So there is a message coming towards you about, maybe they may come to you and try to patronize you. Maybe they somebody that can buy something from you. You may have your own little side gig. Or this may be somebody you meet while you're working. You could go in a different direction after you realize kind of like what you were chasing you may not want. That may not be everybody's story. There's people's story here where they're going to get what they want. It's going to be reciprocated, but it's after they fall back and turn into the chaser, well, the runner. Well, vice versa. If you the one running, start chasing. If you the one chasing, start running. That is awful advice, but you get where I'm coming from. Fall back if you must. Show some interest if you must. Now let's go on to work. Work is the number 12, and we're going to reduce that down to 3. So now we're talking about partnerships, collaborations, and support. This is poised, but remember I said this is having a mask on. So this is not necessarily, you know, what you want to do. So we have the King of Swords in reverse. You're irritated as hell, and you may be rude to people at your job. You don't have time. You don't have time. You bitter about this shit. You're irritated. You do your work. You show up. But you kind of warm in a seat. You do what's needed. You're not going above and beyond because in the past you did. And this is what happened. Now we got the Two of Cups in reverse. You're not feeling like this job is good for you, but it's because of your emotional state. Something about your love life and where your personal mind is, it affects you at work. It may have you irritable during the day. And you're not even really noticing that it's about that. But you're just like, I don't want to do this right now. It's that checked out feeling, okay? Then we got the Four of Wands. You don't feel like it brings you anything stable. You don't feel like it's going to grow. You don't feel like you getting the praise or attention you deserve. And the word praise, I feel like that's not what y'all looking for. That was just what came out. I feel like you want to be recognized for your hard work. You worked overtime. You've done all this stuff, and people still not saying anything about it. You're being passed over for promotions, or you may have your own business and you're not being patronized by the people that's telling you, oh, I love your business, I love your product, but they buy them one time. No, Then we got the Three of Wands. This month, you're going to be plotting a different course, right? So you're sitting here thinking about all of the things that should be coming your way. And I feel like a lot of y'all may be going back to old projects and see when those ships come in, right? Like, come on to the bay, right? But this particular situation is about investment too. You are realizing what you want going forward and what you want to go after and what you want to bring in. So you want to put it out, but you want to be able to get it back tenfold. That's kind of that. You don't know what to expect, but this is the card of expectations. Just waiting for something to turn around. You may have been putting in applications, so you're waiting. Now let's go on to family. Family is the number 7. We are talking about potential, ambition. But this is about a lot of emotions too, because it's to the sea. This person is in the middle of a vast amount of water. You don't see land no fucking well. And they're in a boat by themselves. And the boat don't look that sturdy. You got the 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past, somebody you have good memories with. You could have some type of history or bond with this person. And we got the 8 of Cups. They may have walked away from you. Or you walked away and you thinking about it now. More cups, that's a lot of feelings on top of a card that has a lot to do with feelings. Then we have the Knight of Swords. Somebody come rushing in to want to talk, to want to fix something. And this is talking. This won't be like a message. They want to call. They want to hear your voice. I want to see you. Then we got the 7 of Wands in reverse. This is you or them picking up on you. This is why I say no pride. You got to be able to communicate, okay? You got to have the courage to speak your emotional truth and be vulnerable, because if not, this 7 of Wands energy will manifest. It's that type of energy of, I feel like regardless of what I do, you're not going to believe me, so why even tell you? Tell them. If you feel like you're saying it for the 13th time, say it for the 13th time, okay? We got the Death card in reverse. So something revitalizing itself after somebody has a change of heart. Somebody had a change in how they view the situation. They needed time away. The 4 of Cups. Yeah, so what's dying off is that whole, I'm not interested. But this is the part where the shift comes, where the person that was running becomes a chaser. Because now it's like, okay, yeah, you want to come back, but now I'm not interested because it's too emotionally depleting. It's too up and down. It's too uncertain. So you're not really interested in it. You won't show as much interest this time around. Even though you want it, it's that fear. But you're naming fear, I don't really want that. When you really just worried about, what if you try to run off again, then I'm stuck, right? Remember, vice versa. There will be a victory in this situation. We got the 6 of Wands here, and we got the Strength card. It's about taming that side of yourself that's prideful, full of ego type of thing. Or that person will be doing that for you. I think that's good. Now, Libra. Let me get your Moonology card. Now, this Moonology card, I use it to say how to deal with your emotions for the month. Whatever you feel when you see it and when I read it, whatever resonates, that's what you take, okay? You still take what I say, but just remember how you feel about the card and the message. And think back on that when you're dealing with some type of tough emotions or you need to sort through something during the month. This is just a little mantra, okay? You are good enough. Full moon in Virgo. Your reading open with this. About the whole what's wrong with me type of situation. You are good enough. More than good enough, okay? Good enough, and you obviously do things meticulously because it's a full moon in Virgo. You on point. Not just good enough, you're perfection when it comes to a partner. It's about showing it. That's how I feel. It's about your person showing it. But some of y'all going back to somebody. Some of y'all doing self-love. All of this could literally relate to just loving on yourself. But I wasn't really picking up on that. I'm picking up on somebody either in something committed, in something where they loosely committed, or they had recently separated with someone and now they're talking things through and trying to work it through. All right, Libra, I love you. Happy retrograde, and I'll see you guys in the next video.